Hello there and welcome to Ricey's Emporium, and today a little bit different. We're going to take a look at a brand new game that's still in pre-alpha. It's not available for sale. Kickstarter apparently is coming soon, called Stars Reach, a massively multiplayer online game set in a space, different planets, and it's got a distinctive look and feel to it. First off, I must say that I was given access to this game by the developer, but we're going to have a playthrough, see how far we can get, and I'm going to give an honest opinion about it. I also need to say that this is running on the Linux operating system. It's not meant to. Currently, they are planning to have Steam Deck and Linux support, but right now it's not supported. So we're going to see how it goes. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a look. A little caveat to start with, I had some difficulty in getting the screen recording working, so I missed the actual beginning and the character selection. There's a number of characters you can pick from. There's a cat style, which is what I've chosen, a Sasquatch type thing, a Terran style character. But here we are, we're going to start running through the tutorial to see what it's all about. The tutorial itself is quite simple, straightforward. It's just a series of text boxes and runs you through the controls and gets you to do a couple of things with the 4 initial weapons that you've got. You've got your Omni Blaster, your Pathfinder, Terraformer and Harvester. And there is a 5th one that I forget what it's called. You run through, you go around, you test out the basic usage of these instruments of interaction, and then it just sets you off. There's no other tutorial at the minute apart from how to use the basic controls, how to use forwards, backwards, look around, and how to shoot things. So let's skip through the tutorial, and I'll see you once I've finished it. There we are. So here's the final window of the tutorial. They should help you get started, etc, etc. Good luck, meat bag, and take good care of the garden. Interesting. So, okay, it's told me to look at certain bits and bobs. So here's the inventory. So there's your 4 things you can have on your tool belt in the middle there. And this is the stuff we're carrying. So we've got a trailblazer, a power cell, handy, and various other bits and bobs. The interface is simple. We are pre-alpha. If it's going to get any better, fine. It serves its purpose. It does its thing. You can see how much of each thing you've got. Oh, we've got a camp kit. I think that's so we can make a camp to something. So that's the inventory. You've got recipes that you can make. Looks like they're all greyed out or locked. I've not mined or got anything particularly apart from what was on the tutorial. But it did say we can go to different planets and into deep space. So I'm guessing, I mean, the graphics are quite nice. It's got a particular style to it. Yeah, I think we go up here, perhaps. Do we go up here? Have a little look around. Oh, what was that? To portal to deep space, press G. All right, let's press G. I'm pressing G. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and a loading screen. All right, where's this going to take us? And how long is it going to take? I may have to... If it takes too long, I'll have to trim this down a bit. Again, pre-alpha code, it's not optimized. Ooh, we're here somewhere. So I guess we've come from a planet. I've got a spacesuit on. Okay. And do we just walk off? Are there other ones of these for different... Ooh, creatures. Ooh. Do they kill? They do shoot you. Get out my gun. Just in case. Oh, there's one. Ah, boom. Oh, I like the sound of the gun. Don't seem to be hitting anything. Change modes. Ah, there we go. Space combat. Straight away. What's here is quite well fleshed out. Okay. It's not the easiest thing in the world to control. Oh, I think I'm being attacked. Oh, crikey. Shoot them, Ricey, shoot them. What are they? I don't know what they are. sky sharks, is it? I think they're killing me and it's moving around with me. That's odd. My health is okay so far. That's the health down at the bottom, I think, the green bar. Seems to recover over time. Not doing too well against these creatures, and they're ganging up on me. Oh. I died. So what do? We can wait. World station or last station? Oh, I go to that one. Oh, I've turned into a cube. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Okay, so we haven't gone too far away. Oh, no, it's a different place. A respawn point, perhaps? Yeah. Well, let's not go and shoot things again. Let's just go straight to another planet, shall we? Let's try this pad over here. So we're floating through. I think eventually it says we're going to get spaceships and stuff. Whether we build or craft or whatever, I don't know. At the minute we're just floating. Oh, I'm stood on the side. Oh, it worked. Just transfer yourself between planets on these little platforms that are in space. Okay. No, not too long. And are we on a new, different planet? Last one was all sandy. This is, quite jungly. So we can either go back to space or we can run around. Lovely. This looks nice. It's night time, but graphics are nice. As I said, it's got a little bit of a style to it. Stylized. It's not real life, but not too cartoony. It's definitely got its own look and feel to it. The world looks quite expansive. Whether it's an entire planet or just a play area, I don't know. Let's have a run around, see if we can put a base down somewhere. Find a nice spot away from everybody else just to see what's going on and have a little explore. Maybe harvest some stuff. Again, as it's an MMO, there's no storyline to it, at least not yet. I think there is lore to come. Or the lore exists and it'll come into game. It does look pretty. Remember, this is running on Linux, it's not running on Windows. So it's really quite nice and smooth, particularly in this widescreen format. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments if you like this widescreen. Okay, so back into the inventory. Still can't make a camp kit. Didn't we have one? Don't know. You need some metal and a gemstone to make one. It really doesn't help you, this game. It's definitely trial by the hints that it gives you and... Oh, I see. You right-click and it plants one for you. There you go. I had one in my backpack. Even though I'm not wearing a backpack, and it's rather large. Okay, still. It's a game. So I have a camp. What does it do? What are these doing? Ooh. Okay. Did they just come for a look-see? Or are they dangerous? Trying to help. I think they're having a go. Everything in this game tries to kill you. I'm trying to pick a plant, I think, with the harvester. Okay, let's go into the camp, see if does that keep me safe. I'm not sure it does. Can I am I able to kill them? I didn't succeed very well in space. I don't think I'm succeeding very well here either. Again, there's two control modes: the stand still and move around. Yeah, what are the keys? Or did I just press that by miss? I pressed that by miss. The help button. I'm being attacked. It's a little confusing. The controls aren't... Oh, yeah. The controls aren't obvious. So much so that I died again. Let's go back to the last station. So that as it turns out, there's two ways of controlling. If you press T, you've got this move around with the mouse, and you go where the little crosshairs are. Or there's another mode where it's still and you move a cursor around. And it took me a hot minute to realise that you've got to press and hold the right mouse button to actually rotate around to aim at things. It's a little... It may be a control scheme that is in other games, I don't know. It wasn't wholly intuitive for me. So I'm going to head back over to my little camp. I'll try going this way. Try and avoid those beastie things. Because I want to try and get some experience, because it's all levels and skill trees, as it turns out. So I'm going to head over there, learn how to use this game a little bit more, and I'll be right back. So after about another 45 minutes of running around and digging and getting some XP, I found the skills selection screen, and it's split down into different categories, and you gain experience depending on what you're doing, and you get experience points. And apparently assaying is a thing to get. Somebody mentioned in the chat in the game. There's a little chat. It's very sociable. It's very friendly. So I've leveled up the assaying a bit. That helps you then unlock other things. So refining, for example, you unlock all these things, and there's all this other stuff underneath it. And there's the 6 different trees you can run down, and to unlock some of the other ones you've got to get previous ones first, that sort of thing. It's quite clever, yet simple and straightforward. So extra recipes have just unlocked. For the combat, there's different bits and pieces. There's drone recipes, there's all sorts of stuff. For this one, to become a whatever that Zio slicer, you need botany. So if I go down to botany, I've got the top one. If I do that one, then I should be able to go to... Yes, that's opened up that top one now, and I can start doing the rest. But you also need tools to go with the skills. So it's not bad. It takes a bit of getting used to. It took my little head a little while to figure out that this is how you progress. And of course, you progress how you want to progress. Doesn't force you down any routes. You can choose one or all of the different play styles and game styles. So that's nice. I just wish there was a bit more help for new players, but I'm sure that'll come. Again, we are pre-alpha, it's not even out yet. But what it does have is a solid grounding, I feel, in where it wants to go. So you are completely free to do what you want, and you choose your path. Another thing I found at these little world terminals, you've got all these different things. So there's a lathe to make stuff, there's a refinery to refine stuff, and you've got the whole crafting tree. So I'm keep looking around for some tier 3 metal, but I've not been able to dig up any tier 3 metal. But you can work the chain backwards to work out what you need to collect to refine into to then build from. And it's fairly straightforward. After a while, these recipe lists get a little bit long, but they are in alphabetical order, so that's something. But there's no search. You can't just start typing iron and the iron pops up. At least not yet. I'm sure that'll come, just to make that inventory and recipe management a little bit easier. But there's lots of stuff. But as I mentioned beforehand, I want to start cutting down trees, and there's a tool that you need to cut down trees. You need tier 1 metal, tier 3 metal, and some plastic. And can I, for the life of me, figure out how to make plastic? No, I had to ask in the chat. And by the end of the playtest, I still hadn't made any. But the skill trees are straightforward to follow, and the crafting actually is fairly simple. It just doesn't help you along the way. You've got to figure it out. Whether that changes or not with some hints and tips, we'll see in the future. But the basics are there, which I guess is what they're after. Get the basics right, and then we can flesh it out with all the good stuff later. So let me play a little bit more, and I'll bring you back to see a little bit more gameplay. Up in space again, I thought I'd have a look round, and I'd practiced a bit of shooting. So I thought, let's see if it actually works up here in space as well. Oh, I think I'm being targeted by something. There's a friend. Ooh, we are being shot at. I like this, where you can see where the incoming shots are going to come to, the little red disc on the ground, of where the enemy's shots are going to land. So don't stand in the red discs, I found out. So we avoid that, and I got used to the controls a little bit more. Again, took a minute. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Oh, and they drop things as well. There's collectibles from these creatures. Let's see if I can carry on. See if I can carry on without getting deaded. Oh, I'm stood in the red. Why am I stood in the red? I might be alright. I've got plenty of health. Got one. There we go. And they do drops, and looks like there's health to pick up or something. I think I missed it. Very good. What's that on the asteroid? Can I harvest it? Can I mine it? Not from this distance, I don't think. Can you land on the asteroid? Can you walk on the asteroids? Let's give it a go. Get a little bit closer. I'm being shot at. Ooh, I'm on fire. How can I be on fire? I'm in space. There's no oxygen. Hey ho. Those things are quite angry at me for some reason. But yes, you seem to be able to mine. You can mine on the move as well, which is cool. Got some stuff there, and you just jump off and start zooming away. So that's up in space. You can kill the creatures. They have drops as well. You can mine the asteroids. That background's very pretty. Ultimately, I guess this will be a starship sort of place, but not available in-game just yet. Let's head for this pad here and see which planet we end up on. And someone's having a dance down there. Dancing helps heal other players. It's kind of fun. You help each other out. And we're back in the skills tree. I just want to try and work. I got some more XP. I'm going to unlock some of these other things because I'm trying to get my plastic. Yeah. The descriptions aren't great. It just tells you what it does. It doesn't tell you what it gives you. So when I do eventually click one, it gives, oh, you will learn all these new things, which was a little confusing. And also, there's no tick box. It's just not got a padlock on it. It's a bit strange. So I played around with the skills tree a little bit longer, then I heard some shots in the distance, so I ran over to see what was going on. Ran up this hill just to see if I could help out. There seemed to be a bit of a battle going on. This was really kind of fun. The field of view on a hill wasn't great. You couldn't tilt up in this particular mode, which is mildly annoying because everything was flying above you. But I managed to take out a few of the enemies, at least do some damage, and then I had to run away bravely because it was getting a bit overwhelming. But combat's fun. You can upgrade your Omni Blaster to do various different things. You can get little drones that you have to build to help you out and increase. So there's that whole combat skills thread to run through. But as it stands, these are quite vicious, these creatures. It's a good giggle. It's all right. Very basic. There's no large combinations of attacks, at least not yet. It's just you and your little gun shooting stuff. Simple, straightforward, but effective. It was quite fun. Yeah, starting to get a bit close now. Nicely drawn, again in that style that is unique to this game. But yeah, it was alright. Yeah, look at Ricey running away bravely. Yes. If in doubt, run away. Naff off, Ricey. Get out the way. Be safe. Back to the little world portal thing, whatever it may be. Nice view though. Pretty. And you can see all the other players in the distance. These are all real people, there's no NPCs. Not quite sure what's happening over there. Someone getting schwacked a bit, perhaps. And then just carry on harvesting your goods. And you can scan to see what's around. Or you can scan for a particular thing. Down the bottom right-hand corner, there's a whole little sub-menu for your harvester. Didn't quite figure it out. Didn't quite work as I expected. But I'm sure there's a method to it. I just don't know what it is just yet. The help file, actually hitting F1 on the keyboard, is not bad right now. It's okay. Needs a bit more fleshing out over time. And there's somebody doing a dance. Alright, let's go and see what else there is. Here's another nice planet. It's lighter, more foresty, and I just ran into all these... Oh, good grief. They're quite vicious when they get going. Look at me with my health getting all the way down. Run away, Ricey, run away. You can see the red aiming points of the enemy. I'm just running away bravely. But at least you can see what's coming at you, and if it's behind you, the little icon's there. Let's run down this mountain. Lovely view. Wasn't looking at the view once I was playing this because I was being shot at. And this planet's quite hostile, but it's got some good resources. Look, what have I got here? Shale and limestone. Okay. Handy, useful bits for further crafting. So even on the run, you can just stop and quickly pick up some bits and bobs. It's good. The terrain manipulation, the graphics is a little laggy. Whether that's going to get better over time, but it does the job for now. You do nicely interact with the world. You're walking around, little footsteps. Ooh, what's this? Not seen this before. Ooh, marble. That might be useful. I'll grab some anyway. And it landed. Oh, creature. Run away, run away. Yeah, this is really quite a hostile planet. Let's run away bravely in this direction and try and get out the way. Run. Ooh, water. That's pretty. Let's run across there. Oh. So after dying another time after that one, I headed back here and started a dance. So there we are, everybody. This was just under 2 hours of playtime on Star's Reach. My initial thoughts are it's a good start. It's lacking in direction at the minute. Because there's no underlying lore in the game, you don't know why you're here. There's things to do, there's skills to learn, there's trees to fill out on the crafting and the skill sets. But why? There's yet to be a why, as far as I can tell. I'm sure that's coming. There is lore underneath it that will be more explained in the game. But the graphics are nice. The styling is not too cartoony, but not too real at the same time. It's got its own look and feel. The basics are there. It's well fleshed out. Combat's on the way. Exploring is on the way. You can do it. The multiplayer seems absolutely fine. There was loads of people here when I was running around. You can text chat to them and you can do /emote commands and all that good stuff. I think it's a good start, and there's plenty to go to have a full fleshed out game. Surprisingly stable for me. I had one crash and it loaded straight back in again. The inventory and crafting mechanism could do with some work to make it more streamlined, but as I say, the basics are there. It works. It just needs a bit of a fettle, and I'm sure the developers, who are very approachable, will come good on that. So in summary, a solid start. I like it. It's got a long way to go. There are Kickstarters coming. If you think you would like to support them, then there are links in the description below. And you can also apply to playtest yourself. It comes in 2-hour chunks, a couple of times a week. And hopefully Captain Steve will also be able to get it running, and we can do some multiplayer to see how that works out. But looking at everybody else that's around, it seems to be fairly solid. Stars Reach, a new massively multiplayer online game. Great start. It's got some way to go. If you're still here, thank you for watching. It's been an interesting playthrough for the first time. Leave your comments down below as to what you think about Stars Reach. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And on that note, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.